The psychology behind the fear of public speaking.
Check, check, check one, check two, check.
Imagine standing in front of a crowd. Your palms sweat, your heart races, and your voice trembles. For many, this scenario is more terrifying than heights, spiders, or even death itself. According to a Chapman University survey, public speaking ranks among the top fears in the United States, surpassing many life-threatening concerns. This common fear, known as glossophobia, affects millions and often leads to avoidance behavior that can limit personal and professional growth. But why is public speaking so terrifying for so many? In this video, we'll explore the psychological roots of this anxiety through 7 perspectives: behavioral, cognitive, psychodynamic, humanistic, biological, sociocultural, and evolutionary, and offer practical, research-based strategies and tips to help you overcome this fear and speak with confidence. 1. Behavioral perspective. A study by Finn, Sawyer and Shrot in 2009 showed that negative public speaking experiences in early educational settings significantly predict higher speech anxiety in adulthood. The behavioral perspective on public speaking fear emphasizes the role of conditioning and reinforcement in shaping our responses to speaking situations. This approach suggests that past experiences significantly influence how individuals react to public speaking. For instance, if someone has faced criticism or embarrassment while speaking in the past, they may develop a heightened fear response in similar situations. Positive outcomes, such as receiving applause or praise, can reinforce confidence and reduce anxiety, while negative outcomes, like a poor reception, can exacerbate fear. Understanding these dynamics helps individuals recognize that their fear is often a learned behavior, which can be unlearned through practice and positive reinforcement, ultimately leading to improved public speaking skills. Fear can be unlearned through gradual exposure, practice, and positive reinforcement, like praise or applause. 2. Cognitive perspective. Beck's cognitive theory suggests that distorted thinking patterns are central to anxiety disorders. Public speaking anxiety often stems from catastrophizing outcomes and overestimating the audience's judgment. The cognitive perspective on public speaking fear focuses on how thoughts and interpretations shape behavior. According to cognitive theory, the way individuals perceive and think about speaking situations can significantly influence their anxiety levels. This view centers on the role of irrational beliefs and negative self-talk. Thoughts like "I'm going to mess up" or "everyone will laugh at me" fuel anxiety before a speech even begins. These negative thought patterns often lead to a cycle of anxiety that can be difficult to break. Recognizing and challenging these irrational beliefs is crucial for overcoming public speaking anxiety. Developing self-awareness allows individuals to identify their thought processes, enabling them to reframe their mindset and approach public speaking with greater confidence and composure. Challenge negative thoughts with realistic affirmations and focus on what you can control. 3. Psychodynamic perspective. Freud's psychodynamic theory highlights how repressed emotions influence current behavior. Modern research by Brumariu and Kearns shows that early attachment styles and critical parenting can be linked to higher social anxiety later in life. According to this perspective, fear of public speaking may be rooted in unconscious conflicts or unresolved childhood trauma. Early experiences of ridicule or shame can resurface during high-stakes communication moments. The psychodynamic perspective on the fear of public speaking emphasizes the influence of the unconscious mind on behavior. This approach suggests that repressed memories and unresolved childhood experiences can significantly impact an individual's response to speaking in public. For instance, a person who faced criticism or ridicule during formative years may unconsciously associate public speaking with feelings of shame or inadequacy. Deeper issues, such as low self-esteem or a fear of rejection, may manifest as intense anxiety when faced with the prospect of speaking before an audience. By exploring these underlying psychological factors, individuals can gain insight into their fears, allowing them to address and work through these issues for more effective public speaking. Self-reflection or therapy can help uncover and resolve deeper sources of anxiety. 4. Humanistic perspective. Psychologist Carl Rogers emphasized unconditional positive regard and self-actualization. Pushing past fear to speak up can increase self-efficacy and personal fulfillment. Rather than seeing fear as a flaw, humanistic psychologists view it as an opportunity for personal growth. Facing fear is an essential part of becoming one's best self. The humanistic perspective emphasizes personal growth and the importance of individual choice in shaping one's experiences. This approach views fear not merely as a weakness, but as a potential motivator that can drive individuals to confront challenges and pursue self-improvement. In the context of public speaking, fear can serve as a catalyst for growth, pushing individuals to step outside their comfort zones and develop their skills. By embracing and overcoming these challenges, individuals can build confidence and resilience, transforming anxiety into a powerful tool for personal development. This perspective encourages a positive outlook on fear, framing it as an opportunity for growth rather than an obstacle to success in public speaking. Reframe fear as a stepping stone, not a roadblock. 5. Biological perspective. Dr. Joseph Ledoux identified the amygdala's role in fear conditioning, showing how it responds to even non-physical threats like public speaking. Biologically, the fear response is hardwired into our brains. The amygdala triggers the fight-or-flight response, causing symptoms like sweating, shaking, or a dry mouth when we face perceived threats, including a silent, staring audience. The biological perspective on fear and anxiety examines how physiological processes, including hormones and neurotransmitters, influence behavior. Key players in this response are the amygdala, a brain region responsible for processing emotions, particularly fear. When faced with the prospect of public speaking, the amygdala activates, triggering a cascade of physiological changes in the body. These changes may include increased heart rate, rapid breathing, and the release of stress hormones like adrenaline, preparing the body for a fight-or-flight response. Such reactions can heighten feelings of anxiety and apprehension. Understanding these biological underpinnings helps individuals recognize that their fear responses are rooted in natural processes, which can be managed through various techniques to reduce anxiety during public speaking. Techniques like deep breathing and mindfulness can calm the nervous system and reduce physical symptoms. 6. Sociocultural perspective. Social psychologist Geert Hofstede's cultural dimensions theory shows that high power distance and collectivism correlate with higher public speaking fear. Cultural norms can greatly influence how people experience public speaking. In collectivist societies, there's more pressure not to stand out or make mistakes in public, increasing anxiety. The sociocultural perspective on public speaking fear emphasizes the impact of cultural influences and societal norms on individual behavior. This approach recognizes that fear of public speaking can be shaped by the expectations and values prevalent in one's culture. For instance, in cultures that prioritize collectivism, individuals may feel heightened anxiety about speaking publicly due to the fear of embarrassing their community or family. Conversely, in more individualistic societies, the emphasis on personal expression may reduce anxiety levels. Additionally, cultural differences can manifest in varying attitudes toward public speaking. Some cultures may encourage open dialogue, while others may discourage it, leading to differing levels of public speaking anxiety across diverse backgrounds. Understanding your cultural background can help you depersonalize fear and work through it with greater self-awareness. 7. Evolutionary perspective psychologist Arno Oman argued that our fear systems are evolutionarily tuned to detect and respond to threats, including social evaluation. The evolutionary perspective on fear emphasizes survival instincts that have developed over time to protect individuals from threats. This viewpoint suggests that the brain perceives public speaking as a potential threat to survival, triggering a primal response rooted in our ancestors' need to avoid danger. When faced with the prospect of speaking in front of an audience, the brain activates the amygdala, which initiates the fight-or-flight response. This response prepares the body to either confront the perceived threat or flee from it, resulting in physiological changes such as increased heart rate and heightened alertness. Understanding this evolutionary basis for fear can help individuals recognize that their anxiety during public speaking is a natural, albeit exaggerated, response to a non-life-threatening situation. From From a survival standpoint, being judged by a group historically meant possible rejection from the tribe, a threat to survival. Our brains still respond to public speaking as if it's a life or death event. Recognize that this fear is natural but no longer necessary for survival. Your life isn't actually in danger when you speak. Now that we've explored the psychological roots of public speaking anxiety, let's shift our focus to practical strategies you can use to feel more confident and calm when you step up to speak. Here are some actionable tips to help you manage and reduce your anxiety. First, try deep breathing exercises. Before your presentation, take a few slow, deep breaths. Inhale deeply through your nose, hold for a moment, and exhale slowly through your mouth. This simple technique calms your nervous system and helps reduce stress. Next, use positive visualization. Close your eyes and imagine yourself speaking confidently in front of your audience. Picture the room, see yourself smiling and hear the applause. This mental rehearsal can help train your mind for success. Practicing in front of friends or family is another great way to build confidence. Ask them for constructive feedback and use their support to ease your nerves. The more you rehearse, the more comfortable you'll become. Preparation is key. Know your material inside and out. Organize your thoughts, create an outline, and practice your speech multiple times. The better prepared you feel, the less anxious you'll be. Finally, remember that it's okay to feel nervous. Even experienced speakers get butterflies. What matters is how you respond to that anxiety. With each speaking opportunity, you'll grow stronger and more self-assured. So, here's your challenge. Try at least one of these tips before your next public speaking event. Take a deep breath, visualize success, practice with a friend, and prepare thoroughly. You've got this. Every step you take brings you closer to speaking with confidence and clarity. In this video, we explored 7 psychological perspectives on the fear of public speaking: behavioral, cognitive, psychodynamic, humanistic, biological, sociocultural, and evolutionary. Each perspective offers unique insights into the roots of public speaking anxiety, highlighting the importance of understanding these factors for personal development and growth. By recognizing how past experiences, thought patterns, cultural influences, and biological responses shape our fears, individuals can work toward overcoming them. Public speaking anxiety isn't just about nerves, it's a complex interplay of learned behavior, thoughts, biology, and social context. But the good news is, you can unlearn the fear. By understanding the psychological roots, practicing regularly, and shifting your mindset, you can transform anxiety into confidence. We encourage you to subscribe, like, and share this video to continue exploring these concepts and empower yourself in your public speaking journey. Understanding these perspectives can be a transformative step towards building confidence and enhancing your communication skills.